Colt M1911A1. This semi-automatic pistol represented the most iconic American military sidearm of World War II and remained in U.S. service for 75 years. Designed by John Browning and adopted by the U.S. military in 1911, it chambered the powerful 45 ACP cartridge, delivering 830 feet per second velocity with a 230 grain bullet. The single-action design featured a short recoil operation with a tilting barrel mechanism and 7-round detachable magazine. The A1 variant, introduced in 1926, incorporated several refinements, including a shorter trigger, arched mainspring housing, and enlarged grip safety. During World War II alone, approximately 1.9 million units were produced by multiple manufacturers, including Colt, Remington Rand, Ithaca, and Union Switch and Signal. The weapon served as standard issue for all U.S. military branches, with officers, NCOs, vehicle crews, and specialized troops carrying the pistol. Its stopping power and reliability in harsh conditions, from Pacific jungles to European winters, earned an exceptional reputation among troops. It remained the standard U.S. military sidearm until 1985, when replaced by the Beretta M9 Luger P8. This distinctive German pistol represented the most recognizable military sidearm of the war and became the most prized battlefield souvenir among Allied troops. Designed by Georg Luger in 1898 and adopted by the German Army in 1908, the semi-automatic featured a distinctive toggle lock action and ergonomic grip angle. Originally chambered in 7.65mm, it became the first pistol to utilize the 9x19mm Parabellum cartridge, which subsequently became one of the world's most popular handgun rounds. The standard military variant featured a 4-inch barrel, 8-round detachable magazine, and weighed approximately 2 pounds empty. Production commenced at Deutsche Waffen und Munitionsfabriken, with additional manufacturing by Mauser and other contractors. Approximately 2 million were manufactured over 40-plus years of production, though exact World War II figures remain uncertain. The Wehrmacht officially replaced it with the Walther P38, beginning in 1940 due to excessive production costs and slow manufacturing time. However, production continued until 1943, and the pistol remained in widespread frontline service through the war's end. Its elegant design and historical significance made it instantly recognizable and highly desirable among American and British soldiers seeking war trophies. Walther P38, this modern German service pistol, represented the Wehrmacht's replacement for the expensive and slow-to-produce Luger P8. Developed by Karl Walter Waffenfabrik, with testing beginning in 1938, mass production commenced in 1940 as Germany sought a more economical sidearm. It introduced the first military double-action, single-action trigger system, allowing the weapon to be carried safely with a round, chambered, and hammer down. Chambered in 9x19mm Parabellum, the pistol featured an 8-round detachable magazine and fired at approximately 1,200 feet per second. The short recoil-operated design utilized a wedge-locking mechanism different from the Luger's toggle system, reducing manufacturing complexity and cost. Production cost reached $14.08 per unit, compared to the Luger's $19.80, making it significantly more economical. Multiple manufacturers produced it, including Walther, Mauser, and Spreeberg, with total wartime production exceeding 1 million units. The pistol served throughout all German military branches, becoming standard issue for officers and specialists. Its innovative double-action mechanism and reliable performance under harsh conditions, including the frigid Russian front, established new standards for military pistol design. Browning High Power. This Belgian-designed pistol holds the unique distinction of serving both Allied and Axis forces during World War II. John Browning began development in the 1,920 seconds, using his M1911 design as foundation, but died in 1926 before completion. Belgian designer Dieudonné Saëve finished the project for Fabrique Nationale, with the pistol entering production in 1935. Chambered in 9x19mm Parabellum, it featured a revolutionary 13-round double-stack magazine, providing significantly greater capacity than contemporary designs. When Germany invaded Belgium in 1940, FN had produced approximately 56,000 pistols. The Wehrmacht immediately commandeered the factory force in continued production and designating captured examples as Pistola 640. German forces issued them primarily to Waffen-SS units and Fallschirmjäger paratroopers. Simultaneously, FN's design plans reached Canada, where John Inglis Company manufactured the pistol for Allied forces. Canadian production supplied Britain, China, and Commonwealth forces with over 150,000 units produced during the war. Its high magazine capacity, reliability, and excellent ergonomics made it highly regarded by users on both sides. Post-war, it became one of the most widely adopted military pistols globally, remaining in service with over 50 nations. Tokarev TT-33. The Soviet semi-automatic pistol served as the standard Red Army sidearm throughout World War II and remained in production for decades. Designed by Fedor Tokarev and entering service in 1934, it drew inspiration from John Browning's M1000, 911 swinging link system, and the popular Mauser C96 broom handle. Chambered in 7.6 2x 25 mm. Tokarev cartridge based on the 7.6 3x25 mm Mauser round. It provided exceptional velocity of approximately 1,400 feet per second with an 85-grain bullet. The short recoil-operated design featured an 8-round detachable magazine, exposed hammer, and simplified construction suited to Soviet mass production methods. By June 1941, when Germany invaded, Soviet factories had produced approximately 600,000 units. Production accelerated dramatically during the Great Patriotic War, with millions manufactured, though exact totals remain unpublished. Despite massive production, the Soviet military never fully replaced the obsolete Nagant M1895 revolver, as wartime demand exceeded all manufacturing capacity. The pistol served with Red Army officers, NCOs, tank crews, and political commissars across all fronts. Post-war, numerous nations produced licensed copies, including China, Poland, Hungary, and North Korea. Webley Mark VI. This British top-break revolver represented Britain's standard military sidearm, serving from 1,887 through 1,963, making it one of the longest-serving military pistols in history. The double-action design chambered the 455 Webley cartridge, firing a 265-grain bullet at approximately 650 feet per second, delivering substantial stopping power despite relatively low velocity. The break-open design allowed simultaneous ejection of all 6 spent cartridges and rapid reloading using speed clips or loose rounds. British and Commonwealth forces had transitioned to the smaller 38 caliber Enfield No. 2 revolver by World War II's outbreak, but significant Webley stocks remained in service. The weapon equipped officers, military police, and rear echelon personnel across all theaters, particularly in North Africa and the Far East. Many Commonwealth nations, including Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, continued fielding these revolvers throughout the conflict. The simple mechanical design proved exceptionally reliable under adverse conditions requiring minimal maintenance. Post-war surplus examples were converted to 45 ACP for commercial sale, while military stocks gradually disappeared from inventory. Colt M1917. This large-frame revolver represented Colt's contribution to emergency sidearm procurement during World War I, when M1911 production could not satisfy military demand. Colt modified their existing new service revolver to chamber the 45 ACP cartridge, using half-moon clips holding 3 rounds each. The double-action 6-shot design featured a 5.5-inch barrel and weighed approximately 2.5 pounds, with robust construction suited to military service. During World War I, approximately 150,000 units entered U.S. military service, supplementing semi-automatic pistol production. These revolvers remained in inventory through World War II, equipping military police, rear echelon personnel, and security troops where M1911A1 availability fell short. The solid frame design proved exceptionally durable, while the half-moon clip system enabled rapid reloading, approaching semi-automatic speed. The 45 ACP cartridge delivered identical ballistics to the M1911, ensuring consistent stopping power across sidearm types. Allied nations, including Britain and Commonwealth forces, received quantities through Lend-Lease programs. Post-war surplus examples became popular with civilian shooters and law enforcement agencies, appreciating the combination of revolver reliability and powerful chambering. Smith & Wesson M1917. Smith & Wesson's adaptation of their hand ejector revolver provided the second emergency military sidearm alongside Colt's version during World War I. The company modified their existing 44 special frame to accept 45 ACP ammunition, using the same half-moon clip system as the Colt variant. This double-action, 6-shot revolver featured a 5.5-inch barrel and weighed approximately 2.3 pounds, slightly lighter than the Colt equivalent. Approximately 150,000 units entered military service during World War I, with production totaling over 570,000 when combined with Colt production, making it second only to the M1911A1 in quantity during World War II. The revolver equipped U.S. forces across all theaters, particularly with units requiring sidearms, but lacking sufficient M1911A1 allocation. Many soldiers preferred the smoother double-action trigger pull of the Smith & Wesson design compared to the Colt version, though both proved reliable in combat conditions. The weapon saw extensive service with Allied forces through Lend-Lease, with Commonwealth nations fielding significant quantities. Post-war, the reliable design and powerful chambering ensured continued popularity in commercial and law enforcement markets. Numbo Type 14. This Japanese semi-automatic pistol served as the standard sidearm for the Imperial Japanese Army throughout World War II. Designed by Kijiro Nambu and adopted in 1925, corresponding to the 14th year of Emperor Taisho's reign, it chambered the 8x2 2mm Nambu cartridge. The relatively weak round fired a 102-grain bullet at approximately 950 feet per second, delivering an adequate stopping power by contemporary standards. The recoil-operated design featured an exposed bolt similar to the German Luger, with an 8-round detachable magazine. Early production featured a magazine safety and grip safety, but later variants eliminated these features to simplify manufacturing and reduce costs. The weapon proved mechanically complex and sensitive to dirt, mud, and sand, making it poorly suited to jungle warfare conditions across the Pacific Theater. Japanese officers purchased their sidearms privately, with this model being standard, though alternatives existed. Despite these limitations, it remained Japan's primary military pistol throughout the conflict with production, exceeding 400,000 units. Beretta M1934. This Italian semi-automatic pistol served as Italy's standard military sidearm throughout World War II, combining compact design with reliable performance. Introduced in 1934, it chambered the 9mm Cordo cartridge, also known as 380 ACP, delivering moderate stopping power with manageable recoil. The blowback-operated design featured an external hammer, 7-round detachable magazine, and open top slide configuration. The pistol weighed approximately 4 pounds, making it among the lightest military sidearms of the era, with overall length of 6 inches and 3.4-inch barrel. The weapon equipped officers, NCOS, and specialized troops across all Italian military branches, serving in North Africa, the Balkans, and the Eastern Front. The compact dimensions and lightweight made it popular for concealed carry, though the 380 ACP cartridge provided limited effectiveness compared to full-power service rounds. Following Italy's 1943 armistice, production continued under German occupation, with weapons going to Wehrmacht and SS units. Its reliable design and excellent craftsmanship established Beretta's reputation in the international firearms market, leading to numerous commercial and military contracts in subsequent decades. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. See you on the next one.